everyone. My name is Supawan Green. I'm going to do the movement of Tai Chi Qigong, 18 movements of Tai Chi Qigong. Basically, I blend Tai Chi movement with the meditation technique, the skill, okay, which is called, the meditation technique is called the 4 foundations of mindfulness, which a lot of people know about it. But my coinage is bringing mental self back home. Okay. Fundamentally, we have a physical self and mental self. You got to have both self to form a complete life form. Okay. If one is not with the other, your life won't be complete. As simple as that. Okay. Right. The problem of people is that when we have problems, stress due to interacting with the material world, people, relationship, job, work, traffic, everything. Okay. So all this perception come into your house, your mental house, and turn into what I call Jerry, which represents your thoughts, memories, and feelings, 3 things. Then your thought, memories, and feelings come to interact with your mental self. Okay? So Jerry is very much like your mental guest. Your mental guest. So when Jerry come into your house, they will take your mental guest. This mental guest will take your mental self, drifting away, leaving home and drifting away, which is a matter, the nature of think and think and think, drift and drift and drift, one thing after another, just like sitting on the train of thoughts and then just go along, you know, from one station to another until the final destination. And then once you hop off from this train of thought, you hop onto another train. This is the source of human stress. Worry, anxiety, depression, up to, you know, suicidal, this kind of thing, breakdown. Okay, so my aim is trying to help you to bring your lost soul or your mental self that has been wandering along with your mental guest or your thoughts, memories and feelings or Jerry. Bring your mental self back home. The nature of your home is your breathing. The nature of your home is your movement. The nature of your home is your sensation. Basically, your breathing and your movements are the nature of your first home, where your mental self can come back to reside on. Okay, the sensations, your physical sensations, is the nature of your second home, where your mental self can come back to living and feeling good. Right. So, to bring your mental self back home through Tai Chi Qigong movement is to use your mental eyes, okay? These 2 eyes, once they close down, they turn into your mental eyes. And use your mental eyes to look at the movements. But even though you don't close your physical eyes, your mental eyes still open. Because you cannot function, your physical self cannot function without your mental self. So therefore, when you can do things, you know, talk, laugh, move, doing exercise, it means that your mental self is with you. So, I'm going to show you the 18 movement of Qigongs, and then you're going to use your mental eyes to follow your movements, follow your breathing, which are the nature of your first home. This is how you can bring your mental self back home. So by using your mental eyes, know your breathing. Using your mental eyes, know your movement, your Tai Chi movement. Just keep on following like this. This is how exactly you can bring your mental self back home. Very easy. Okay? And then as for your second home, you just use your mental eyes again to watch your sensation. Like when you're standing down, like you're standing, your feet is touching the glass, the green luscious grass. Sorry. Okay, so once you see your sensation, your mental self is forced back home. Okay, this is a very good trick to bring your mental self back home. All the people here, they do the exercise, but they don't do meditation. But their mental self are naturally forced back home when they're executing the movement very slowly. Okay, this is the trick that I'm talking about. It's a very healthy trick. Very healthy trick to your spiritual health, to your mental health and spiritual health. Right, if you're ready, I'm going to show you the movements in this very lovely environment of Lumpini Park. Tai Chi movement, Tai Chi Qigong. The first one, the opening form, very slowly lifting your hands up, very slowly standing your hands, inhale, and then lower your hands down, touching your knees gently, and then rise again. So when you rise, you inhale, when you bend down, you exhale. Once you know the movement, you begin to work on your meditation side by bringing your mental self back home. Let your mental eyes follow. Your mental eyes, in fact, is your awareness. Let your awareness or your mental eyes stick with or follow your movements. Follow your movements. Inhale when you rise, exhale when you bend down. Execute the movement slowly. When you do your movement slowly, your mental self is forced to return home. The slow movement will condition you to have the high level of self-awareness. The second movement, opening your rib cage. Inhale when you open your arms. And exhale when you close them. As you are executing your movement, try not to drift away with your thoughts or jerry, because that means your mental self will be taken away by your mental guest or jerry again. So be aware or follow your movements at all times. If you must drift, you must be aware and cut short your thoughts right away. Return home. Return to your movements, return to your breathing, return to your sensations, the nature of your home. Last time. The next one is the rainbow. Inhale to one side and exhale to the other side. And then you just shift your weight. Okay, shift your weight to one leg and then the other. away with your thoughts. Stay with your physical movement. Stay with your breathing, with your sensations, the nature of your first and second home. Picking autumn leaves, so you bend down, touching your hands. Stay with your second home sensation. Stay with your sensation. Okay, second home, and then split your hands. Return to your first home, knowing your movements. Knowing your movements, and then go back to your second home again, knowing your sensation. So with this movement, you are training your mental self to shift between your first and your second home. This is a very good way to train the skill of your mental self to stay at home at all times. And then swimming in the air. To raise the level of your self-awareness. When this hand at the back turn down, this hand at the front will turn over. And then your mental eyes will see them all the time. Try to detect all the minute details of your movements. This is a way to raise the high level of your self-awareness, or trying to force your mental self to be home, or train your mental self to stay home at all times. If your mental self can be home, your life is wholesome, and then you feel good, you feel better, happier, basically. Okay, this is a very simple way to help you release your daily stress. So very direct know-how skill. Rowing a boat, to execute your every movement in the nature that you are in full control. You can execute the movement in full control only when your mind is not drifting away. Okay? Don't execute them in a mechanical way. Okay? As your mind is drifting, floating with your thoughts. That is not the right way to do. Your mind is supposed to be here, supposed to be now with your movement. So if your mind is here and now, every movement, every of your physical movement will be in good control. You find out for yourself once you do it. The next one is to throwing the ball to your opposite shoulders. You raise your hand up, scoop your hands up, twist your hand toward yourself, raise your hands up slowly and then down as you are exhaling. Inhale when you rise, exhale when you bend down. I have also explained the meaning of the word truth, leading to the ultimate truth, okay? I explained that everything that you can perceive right now and right here are real, therefore they are the truth. So therefore, I want you to see that your movement, in fact, is the truth that is right in front of you. So when you are doing Tai Chi, I want you to articulate the details of the truth. See? The nature of your hands is just twisting and turning. These are the truth because they are real. You can perceive them. So you can articulate the detail of the truth. Okay? By simply know every single details of your movement. By doing this, your mental self is in fact leaning against the truth, and therefore you are safe. Inhale when you rise, exhale when you bend down. So this is the secret of people's happiness. People who come to do Tai Chi in this class, in this park, they don't really know that all the movements, the breathing, the sensation are the truth, which is already been with them. But by doing all this exercise, they are forced to be with the truth. This is the whole reason why they are so happy. They feel happy after the exercise. Even though the meaning of the truth is not revealed to them, but the result of the exercise makes them feel happy. That is quite enough now. So this exercise can be what I call the enlightening culture, which should be promoted. Okay, people should be encouraged to do this type of exercise everywhere in the world. Okay? The slow movement. Condition your mind, okay, to slow down. Or condition your mental self not to drift away with your thoughts or with your mental guest. then admiring the moon. So you can say that you follow your movement, your mental self follow your movement, or your mental self follow the truth. Your movements are the truth. Your breathing are the truth. So to follow your movements, to know your breathing, to know your sensation, it means that you know the truth. You are with the truth. You are with God. You are with Nirvana, whatever word you want to use. The actual practice is all the same. And then you tuck your one hand away by your waist and then push the other hand to your side. Turn your hands over. Inhale. Excuse me. Make your movements flowing all the time. And then wave hands like cloud. Inhale to one side and exhale to the other side. Try to bend your knees a fraction. Eyes contact on your immediate hands so that your mind won't float. Your mental self won't float with jelly. You can flick your hands, your fingers along just to create the details of the truth, so that your mental self can stay with the truth or can stay at home. It's a way to change your mental habit. Your mental habit, a bad mental habit, is the way that mental self like to float along with your thoughts, your memories and your feelings, which result in your stress, worry, anxiety, up to breakdown. Okay, that is the bad mental habit. So to do Tai Chi like this is a way to correct your mental habit into a good one. Train your mental self to stay healthy. You can also gain your physical health as well by doing this. Right, this is the last time, so you open your arms and step forward with your left foot and then bend down, looking at sea, looking at sky. As you are bending down, touching your hand, you stay with your second home, stay with the truth of sensation. When you split your hands, you know your movements, which is your first home. Then pushing hands like waves. Try to keep your breathing deeply. And then pigeon spread the wings. Then punching soft fist, okay, not hard. Tuck your arms in, lean back, and then slowly step back into position. Bend the knees a fraction and start punching one fist out to begin with. When you want to inhale, you draw your fist in. When you want to exhale, you punch your fist out. If you don't want to inhale just yet, wait. Okay, in control of your movement. Wait until you want to inhale, you draw back. And wait until you want to exhale, you punch your fist out. So in this way, you are fully in control of your physical movement, which means your mental self is at home. As far as physical health is concerned, the Chinese believe that our health has been sustained by the energy that called qi. Okay? When you talk about energy is supposed to be flowing, well circulating. The Chinese or the Thai, they have the word called qi hui, okay, เลือดลม, which means qi, blood. Qi is wind basically. The blood, your blood can flow well, can circulate well because of the healthy qi or healthy wind in your body. Okay? So therefore, how to harness, hang on. So, your physical illness is the result of the blockage of your qi energy. The blockage of your qi energy. So how to disperse all those energy is by applying the forceful qi into your body. Okay? So how you can harness this forceful qi into your body? This qi energy come from your natural environment, like here. Okay, come from the tree, from the lawn. This is the best place where you can harness the qi energy into your body. So what you do is by breathing. To breathe correctly is to inhale deeply into your dantian or your lower abdomen, about 3 inches above your navel. Okay, hold your breath for a fraction of a moment and then exhale, try to prolong your exhalation. When you do this, this is a good way to harness the forceful qi into your body. Once the forceful qi enters your body, it can disperse any blockage energy along your circulation system. The qi run along about 12 or 13 meridian lines or channel. Okay, so when you breathe correctly, you can disperse the qi, the blockage of the energy in your body, and therefore your physical health will be restored. So this is the reason why the Chinese or half of the world really doing exercise, because this is a good way to harness the qi energy into your body. Okay, so this part is the theory on health, on physical health. Right, next one is to flying like a bird. Flying like a bird. Inhale deeply. One last time. And then spinning like a wheel. Spinning like a giant wheel. To the other side. Then patting a ball, opposite your hand and foot patting down together in full control. Opposite hand and foot slowly patting down together. And let your mental self stay with your movements or the truth at all times. And you begin to feel good now, physically, mentally, and spiritually. I hope so. You feel good in yourself. And this is the last one. We're going to do the last movement now. Inhale deeply. Hold your breath for a fraction of a moment before you exhale. Of qi energy into your body so that it can disperse any blockage of energy along the meridian lines. place your hands overlapping your dantian. Where is your dantian? Overlapping, and then just rotate them without touching your hands. You will feel the flow of energy. Okay, your energy is well circulating now, and then you can feeling the pushing and pulling of your energy in front of your dantian. That is a very good sign, and it's quite fun as well. Okay, some little thing for you to play, and then slowly lower your hands down to your sides, close your feet, and then be with the sensations. Okay, you close your eyes, and then you feel your physical health, your physical well-being, your mental well-being. Release any tension on your body. You can find, can see it, can detect it. And you can see that your mind, or your home really, your mental home, after a session of Tai Chi, is very free from jerry, from your troubled thoughts, troubled feelings. See, after a session of Tai Chi, you can feel quite uplifting, quite trouble-free in your head, in your heart, and just simply feel good. This is the best time for you to practice your innocent perception, the nature of your fourth home. So you can start, before opening your eyes, you can start hearing all the sounds in your surroundings, just sound, just hearing, without a thought in your head, without a sound in your head to call that thing. What sound? Just simply listen to the sounds as they are, or having the innocent perception. It can only happen when your mind, when your heart, when your home, your mental home is free from jerry, free from your thoughts, your memories. Most people think that when your mind, when your head is clear of thought, is void of thoughts, you become a cabbage. This is a very misunderstanding, misconception. In Buddhism, in the Eastern society, an environment like this, people do all this exercise to clear their minds. But once the minds are clear, in fact, your perceptions are better, are much better, okay? Because your perception here right now is become innocent. It's not deterred by your thoughts, by your concept, okay? By your beliefs, okay? Take away the blind of thoughts, the blind of beliefs and concept. Which some concept can be a misconception, a misbelief, a false belief. So once you take away this blind of thoughts, all your perceptions are still intact, and it's better because you can begin to perceive things as they really are. And these are all the nature of the truth. These are the nature of reality. The truth and reality is nothing, it's very simple basically. It's just everything that you see right here, right now in front of you, without the blind of your thoughts. So after you're doing Tai Chi, all your mental jerrys or your mental furnitures are cleared away. So left behind your innocent perceptions. Okay? So this is the time you can hear all these little things around here as they are, and then you don't feel anything at all, and you just fantastic, just marvelous, incredible feelings. And the nature as well, once you open your eyes, okay, your mind is still void from thoughts, from Jerry, so you can perceive everything as they are. This is the time when you can see the real miracle of life. The miracle, the magic of life is all hidden in these very simple moments of the innocent perception. And everything becomes meaningful. The green leaves, the green lawn become greener. The scent of flowers become more scented. The rock become more solid. More solid. And people become more warm. I don't know how to use the word. More homely. You don't feel strange, you don't feel aliens. Even though I don't know any one of these people, but I can really truly just go to them and talk to them. So this is the magic of Lumpini Park. Okay, I talk about the innocent perception. It's something that you must try to make it happen by way of bringing mental self back home. Once you can bring your mental self back home, this is a way to, a very direct way, a shortcut really, to take away this very thin blind of your thoughts. Okay, just take them away, and then everything is still exactly the same but better. And I'm sure that this is what they mean. God is everywhere. The magic, the miracle is everywhere, and life become more meaningful, become more satisfying. You don't have this urge to struggle for a living. You know, if you can have a job that you can feel, you know, a means for you to earn a bit of money to feed yourself and try to be content, and then you must top up your life with all this kind of practice. Tai Chi, meditation, bringing your mental self back home. And I'm sure that your life will be so perfect and wholesome and happy. Okay then, thank you. I hope you enjoy your Tai Chi session. Okay, and I hope you can practice it regularly. Thank you. Goodbye.